All right, strap yourselves in because we are going deep today into the world of particle physics.
Buckle up.
Yeah, exactly.
Deep dive time.
Deep dive time. And we're talking about a discovery so rare, you know?
Oh, yeah?
It's like finding a four-leaf clover
Uh-huh.
in a field of four-leaf clovers.
Okay.
We're talking about the Na-62 experiment at CERN,
I love it.
a project that's been searching for this elusive, particle decay for years and years and years.
It's captivating, the Na-62, right?
Yeah.
Because it's so focused on this one particular decay.
Yeah.
This positively charged kaon decaying into a positively charged pion,
Mm-hmm.
and then this neutrino-antineutrino pair,
Okay.
which is predicted by the standard model,
Mm-hmm.
but it's incredibly low odds.
1 in 10 billion, you said. Let's
Yeah.
unpack that a little bit.
Yeah.
Kaons and pions.
Yeah.
I get that those are particles,
Uh-huh.
but what makes this particular decay so special?
Okay, imagine a giant cosmic game of chance,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Where the odds are incredibly high against one specific outcome.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So it's represented as K plus noon, which is a lot of symbols and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But the reason why it's so rare is that it involves this thing called the weak force.
Okay.
And it's one of the 4 fundamental forces in the universe.
Yeah.
But also, it involves neutrinos, which are so hard to detect.
Oh, okay.
They just basically pass through everything.
So we're not just talking about a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
We're talking about
An invisible needle.
an invisible needle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes it even harder.
But they're so clever at Na-62.
Uh-huh.
They've designed the experiment to look for the missing energy from those neutrinos.
Whoa.
It's like,
So we know they were there even though we didn't see them.
exactly, you know that someone snuck a cookie from the jar
Yeah.
because there's a gap in the row,
Right.
but you didn't actually see them take it.
I see. That's amazing. But why go to all this trouble for something so rare?
Good question.
What's the payoff here?
Here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The standard model, right?
Yeah.
Predicts this should happen, but just a tiny, tiny, tiny fraction of the time.
Yeah.
But if we see it happening more or less often than predicted, then that's a huge red flag.
What do you mean by red flag?
It means there might be something else at play.
Okay.
Something beyond what we know.
Like beyond the standard model.
On the standard model, yeah.
Okay. So this tiny little decay
Yes.
could actually blow the standard model wide open
It could.
and reveal
A whole new layer of
a
Vermeer.
new layer. Wow. Okay. Enough suspense.
Okay.
What did they find?
Oh,
Did
well,
they actually see it?
after years of data collection
Yeah.
from 2016 to 2022
Uh-huh.
and some serious upgrades to their detector
Okay.
to handle a way higher beam intensity,
I see.
they finally observed this ultra rare decay.
Oh, wow. They actually saw it happen.
Mhm.
So what does that mean for the standard model then?
Well, they measured the decay rate to be about 13.0 by 1011,
Okay.
which means out of every 10 billion kaons, they saw about 13
Okay.
decaying in this very specific way.
Okay. I'm following.
But, and here's the thing,
Yeah.
that's 50% higher than the standard model prediction.
Wait, 50% higher? That's a pretty big difference, isn't it?
It is, but
Does that mean the standard model's wrong?
not so fast.
Okay.
There's still this margin of error that we have to consider.
I see, yeah.
Think of it like baking a cake, right?
Okay.
If your recipe says it makes 10 servings,
Yeah.
you might end up with 11 or 12.
Yeah. Depending on how you cut it.
Exactly.
So it's not like a complete break from the standard model,
Right.
but it's definitely like raising eyebrows.
Yeah,
What's next for the NA62 team?
Right.
Do they just pack it in and go home?
absolutely not.
Okay.
This is just the beginning.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So they've seen it, this ultra rare decay, and the rate is a bit higher than what the standard model says it should be,
Right.
but there's still some uncertainty.
Uh-huh.
What's next? What are they going to do?
More measurements.
More, okay?
We want to get more precise,
Okay.
Got to shrink that margin of error.
Hmm.
We've got to figure out, is this a real thing
Yeah.
or just a fluke?
Yeah. Yeah, total.
Statistical fluctuation.
So more data, basically.
Yeah, and better analysis.
What do you mean better analysis?
It's like, imagine trying to hear a whisper
Uh-huh.
in a room full of people shouting.
Okay. Yeah.
That's kind of what they're doing, right?
You're right.
Trying to find that signal,
Of the decay.
yeah, in a sea of other particle interactions.
Wow. That's
So they're developing new methods to filter out the noise,
Yeah.
isolate the events they care about.
So they're getting better at being detectives,
Exactly.
honing their skills.
Yeah.
But let's say this difference sticks around.
Oh, okay.
What could it mean? What kind of new physics are we talking about?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
possibilities.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Give me something.
Supersymmetry.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
SUSY.
Yeah.
For short.
Okay.
This theory proposes that every known particle has a superpartner particle.
Super partner.
Yeah, like a hidden twin.
So every electron has a super electron.
Yeah,
Every quark has a super quark.
you got it.
Okay.
And these superpartners, they could be interacting with the kaons and the pions
Okay.
in ways we haven't even considered yet,
So skewing the decay rate?
potentially, yeah.
Oh,
So it's like a whole hidden world of particles.
right, that are influencing the stuff we can see.
Exactly. It's like
Okay.
realizing that the actors on stage
Yeah.
aren't the only ones influencing the play.
Right.
There's a whole backstage crew
Yeah.
affecting the performance.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So supersymmetry. Okay, what about those extra dimensions? That
That-
sounds even crazier.
It does, right?
Yeah.
So imagine our 3D world
Okay.
as like a sheet of paper.
Okay, flat.
We can move up, down, left, right, forward, back.
6 directions?
But what if there were more dimensions
More. Okay.
curled up so tiny
Yeah.
that we can't even see them?
Tiny rolled up dimensions
Yeah.
attached to every point in our space.
Right. It's a mind-blowing concept.
It's hard to wrap your head around.
But some theories suggest that particles like kaons
Yeah.
might be able to interact with these hidden dimensions.
Okay.
And those interactions could affect how they decay.
Leading to the discrepancies.
Exactly.
So are we talking about parallel universes here?
Not quite parallel universes in like the sci-fi sense.
Okay.
More like extra dimensions.
Okay.
Woven into our own reality.
So it's all connected.
Yeah, it's a mathematical concept.
Right.
We don't know if they really exist.
But it's a cool idea.
Oh, yeah.
So supersymmetry, extra dimensions.
Yep.
Both could maybe explain this.
It's like the universe is giving us these little hints.
Whispering to us.
Yeah, about its true nature.
I like that.
That's what makes NA62 so important.
Mhm.
Like we're holding a magnifying glass up.
To these tiny decays.
Yeah, hoping to see something big.
Something that changes everything.
Exactly.
So what would it actually mean for us
Right.
if any of this turned out to be true?
Well, if we confirm supersymmetry or extra dimensions,
Yeah,
it would be a revolution.
in physics.
Yeah, it would mean that the standard model,
Yeah.
it's incomplete.
So like our map is missing a whole continent
Perfect analogy.
and we're starting to see the edges of it.
Yeah, and it wouldn't just change physics textbooks.
What
It could impact things like cosmology,
cosmology, okay.
the study of the universe.
Right, right.
Imagine if we could tap into the energy of those extra dimensions
Whoa.
or harness the power of superpartners,
the possibilities.
new technology,
So we're talking rewriting the laws of physics.
potentially.
New energy sources,
Yeah,
future tech. All because of this tiny, ultra rare decay.
it might sound crazy,
It kind of does.
but that's the beauty of science. You know?
Yeah.
You never know what we're going to find.
Okay, this is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
So NA62 is collecting data,
Right.
refining their analysis,
Mm-hmm.
and they're on the verge of maybe cracking open the secrets of the universe.
That's possible.
What's next in this story? It's been quite a journey.
It has.
From those tiny particles to
Yeah.
like these mind-bending ideas,
Right.
supersymmetry,
Uh-huh.
extra dimensions.
Yeah, it's like
It feels like we're on the edge of something big.
on the precipice, yeah.
Okay, so looking ahead,
Mm-hmm.
we know they're collecting more data.
Right.
They're refining their analysis.
They have to.
But what are the long-term goals here?
I think ultimately
Yeah.
it's about finding that definitive evidence.
For new physics?
Yeah, if they can confirm that this difference,
Yeah.
it's real,
Yeah.
not just a fluke,
Right.
that would be huge.
That would be a game changer.
Totally.
Okay, so we've talked about all these possibilities.
Yeah.
Supersymmetry, extra dimensions, rewriting the laws of physics.
Mm-hmm.
But what are some concrete things they might actually find?
Okay, so imagine
Yeah.
they find clear signatures of superpartner particles,
Okay.
like right there in the decay.
Uh-huh.
That would be the smoking gun.
Wow.
Evidence of a whole new class of particles.
That we've never seen before.
Never seen before, yeah.
Or
Right.
what about patterns in the data
Yeah.
that suggest
Suggesting the influence of extra dimensions,
there's
right?
hidden realms?
Exactly.
Okay, those would be huge discoveries.
Yeah.
But what if they don't find that smoking gun?
Right.
What if it's like
What if it's like
there's something there,
there's something there?
but we can't quite
I don't know what it is.
pin it down?
Even that would be huge.
Really?
It would tell us that we're missing something.
that our picture is incomplete.
Exactly. It would guide us toward new theories.
New experiments.
Sorry.
So no matter what,
Hmm.
NA62 is pushing us forward.
It's shining a light.
Yeah, into the unknown.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so important.
For people to understand.
Yeah, it shows the power of curiosity and ingenuity.
Human ingenuity.
Yeah.
That even these tiny particles,
Right.
they can hold the secrets.
To the universe.
It's amazing.
It really is.
This has been an incredible deep dive.
It has.
We've explored the world of kaons and pions, supersymmetry, extra dimensions.
All the big ideas.
The relentless pursuit of knowledge.
Yeah.
And who knows what's next?
Who knows?
Maybe they'll find those super partners.
Yeah.
Maybe those hidden dimensions.
Or something even more amazing.
Something we can't even imagine.
Right.
It's a reminder that the universe is full of surprises.
And
the more we explore,
yeah.
the more we realize how much more there is to discover. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey.
It's been a pleasure.